All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at Dakota Ice Arena district play. Lakers are in the top seed. Standings-wise, they finished with 42 points. Edged Edina White, who's playing later tonight after our game. Boys are playing against Edina Green, who was victorious last night against Prior Lake Gold. And 15-minute periods, a little bit different from regular season. So we'll have 15-minute periods and then jamming between second and third period. So we'll be live here in about a minute 15. Just kind of going over records. Your Lakers, 16 games played, 13 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. 42 points overall. Edged Edina White on the fair play points. We were playing Edina Green at 7-5-4. Their goals for 43, goals against 47 goals for, 43 against. Lakers Navy, 78 goals scored, 25 goals against. So we're going to get started here shortly. The Lakers are wearing the cream. They're the home team with the, and we'll be shortly here. I'm not sure who's in net. My thoughts are it's Pickens tonight, but we'll be live and momentarily. Appreciate everybody joining. So, again, 15 minutes on the clock, and I believe the slate is an hour and a half, but we will be playing until we have a winner. So, Lakers getting ready on the pregame, getting the pucks in, and we will be live here shortly. Appreciate it. All right, Lakers are starting out with a top line of Stone, Holcomb, Jackson, Nienkirk. And we have the defensive pairing of Tucker Hansen and Sammy Gilbertson. And Luke Pickens is in the net. Big game here for both teams. Double elimination. So we'll update everybody later on wins and losses, who plays where, and we're off. Face-off goes over to Holcomb, comes back over to Hansen. Hansen hit the pucks deep into the Lakers zone, and Edina coming back. Good forecheck on the. I think the kid lost his neck guard. Now an outlet pass. Here they come. It's a 1-on-3 forming. Good, comes right out in front, off the side of the net, comes back over to Holcomb, back to the point. Shot deflected. Oh man, that didn't miss very much on the tip. Here comes Holcomb. Holcomb getting up to Stone. Now we got Nienkirk going. Here comes Blake. Poke checked. Now a cross-ice pass comes over to the winger. Shot. Good pad save on Pickens. Puck comes back over. Gilbertson up to Stone. Stone now back over to Hansen. Here comes Tucker. Tucker's got Nienkirk. They go in for a change, dump and chase. New lines coming right out. That puck's going to try to come off the boards over to McMahon. Now a turnover. Now we got to get back. Good poke check. Comes right out onto the point. Shot. Pad save. Shoots and scores. rebound. Edina with the first goal. .47 to go first period. Shots on goal are 4-0 in favor of the Hornets. Go face-off draw. Altermat on the draw with Thomas and McMahon. That puck's right over on front. Comes it back over. Hits the ref. Here comes Altermat. Shot. Went off the pad, save. Looks like Devin Dubnik's kid is in net. Comes back to LT. LT trying to make a move. He's poke check. That's going to come back out to the neutral zone. And it's going to come right back out on the stick of Campbell. That puck's going to come back out in the neutral zone. Here comes Edina. That's a good onside. Oh boy, I'm surprised I didn't call that one. That's going to come right back out. Edina gains possession. Nice move. McMahon gets the puck, and that's going to stay in the neutral zone. Gets puck deep. Comes back behind the net. Here comes Kirsting. Kirsting off the boards over to McMahon. Now he gets the puck over. Now it's a turnover in the neutral zone. Here comes Edina. Good on sides. Shot high and wide over the net. Comes back down. That puck's down in the corner. Got to watch out in front. Now it's going to be a tip. Over the net and wide on the boards. Lakers going after the puck. Here comes Cole Knapp off the boards to Gunner. Gunner getting the puck up to Nico. Now a pass across. Edina's still there. Off the boards. Comes behind the net. Comes over to Gunner. Comes to Edina. Good back check by the Lakers. It's offsides. So we'll have a face-off draw outside the Lakers zone with 12:09 to go. Knapp centering Johnson and Hadenfeld, and the defensive pairings is going to be, looks like Jones and Westfall. Well, I don't know what they're doing here. Now here comes the face-off. Face-off goes over to the Lakers, comes over to Nico. Nico hits the puck into the bench. That'll probably be in the zone of the Hornets. And they'll have a face-off draw inside their zone. Knapp on the draw. Knapp gets the puck over to Westfall. Nobody pressuring Avery. Avery's behind the net looking for an outlet. Gets it over to Gunner. Come on, boys. Get going. Get some speed. Let's go. Puck comes back over. That's going to be offsides. So a face-off draw outside the neutral zone. Lakers still looking for their first shot on net. So Holcomb on the draw. Holcomb gets the puck over. Now it's a turnover. Comes back over to Stone. Blake trying to get over to, he's tied up. And they're going to come right back out. Here comes Edina breaking out. Shot, stick save on net. That puck's going to come right over to Stone. Here comes Blake. Now we got Blake and Neakirk going. Nice move by Blake. He still has it. Comes right over to, oh man, comes right over. Shot, comes right over in front. Still sitting there. Still sitting there. Man, he couldn't jam it in. What a save. That puck was that's offsides. Wow. Lakers had 3 solid chances there to bury one. And it was an offsides on Edina. So Altermat on the draw with Thomas and looks like that's McMahon. Another offsides. So we'll retreat. We'll have a face-off draw outside the neutral zone. 11:02 to go first period. Those joining late, Edina Green scored on a rebound goal right out in front. Here comes the puck, comes back over to Landon. Landon trying to get around the defense. And that's going to come back out. Here comes Gilbertson. Gilbertson off the boards, going to get out to the neutral zone. And that's going to be offsides again. So another face-off draw. 10:45 to go first period. They're going to go center ice on this one. Face-off goes over to Sammy. Comes over to Tucker off the boards. Altermat is there. They're pressuring. Get the puck over to Sammy. Here comes Sammy. He's deflected on trying to get through. Thomas hitting the puck. Comes back over to Edina. Edina off the ref. That's going to... Oh, man. Got away with a cross-check on Thomas. Shot. Another goal. Nobody hurt. Let's go. Nobody hurt. Edina up 2-0 here. Looked like it went low blocker side on Pickens and went in. Go face-off draw. Gets it over to Hadenfeld, my apologies. He's pressured. Now gets the puck over to Cole. Comes right over. Oh, tip right on front. Good try on Gunners. Hadenfeld is right there. Comes back down. Hadenfeld right over in the corner. Cole's going in for the puck. And that puck's going to come back down right in front. Oh, good save. That's going to be hit to the outside. Here comes Edina. Didn't get away. The puck's going to go into deep. Knapp on the forecheck. Comes right around. Turnover. Get it. Keep it in. Yes, keep it in. Good job. Let's go. Go for it. Got to move her feet. Got to move the feet. Campbell gets the puck over to Nico. Nico with the shot wide of the net. Head Cole on the back door. Puck comes back to Campbell at the point. Campbell with the shot. Oh, deflected off of Gunner. Puck comes back over. And that puck's going to stay in the Lakers zone. Nice job by Carson Campbell. Carson with the shot. Oh, and a deflection. So we'll have a face-off draw inside the Lakers zone. Puck's going to come back out. And now that's going to be a pass right in front. Dangerous pass. Now cross-ice pass comes out into off of Stone. Puck comes off the boards. Good back check by Holcomb. Holcomb trying to get the puck down. And he's pressuring. They're trying to get it. That's going to stay in the zone. Now a shot right up in front. Oh man, that's another. They're trying to get in the front of the. They're trying to get in front of the net. That's a good save by Pickens. So we'll have a face-off draw. Edina is pressuring here. We'll have Altermat on the draw. Altermat on the draw, centering Thomas and McMahon. Puck comes back down to the point of the defense. They get it deep behind the net. Comes right out in front. That's going to sit right out. We got to get it outside. Let's go. Puck dribbles. Comes. Here comes McMahon. McMahon with the shot, high and over the net. Comes back over to Altermat at the point. Altermat with the shot deflected. Comes back over to LT. Here comes, they're going to call offsides. So we'll have a face-off draw in the neutral zone. We just need to get one back. Face-off draw goes over. That's going to come back over to Kirsting. Kirsting's pressured by Edina. Comes over to LT. Now comes over to Landon. Here comes Altermat. Altermat trying to make a move. Has Drew. Drew right over in front. Tipped. Not a good tip. Right on front and a save. Doesn't take much on these. So we'll have a face-off draw inside the Lakers zone. Shots on goal are 8-6. That puck's going to come down to in a Hornet. Now it's going to stay over Carson Campbell. Carson with a shot. Oh, man, just sitting right there. Here comes Edina. 2-on-3. Getting around, coming back over. He tripped. Now that comes right over to Carson. Here comes Carson. Let's go, Carson. Carson looking for an outlet. He gets it down over to Altermat. And a turnover to Edina. And a good play by Nico. Nico trying to make a move. He loses the puck. And that was a good play by Kirsting. Now that puck is hit down on the boards. Let's go. Knapp getting the puck out in the neutral zone over to Gunner. And that's going to come right back out. Now a turnover. Now coming right out front. There's no way. I will tell you that was not a... I'll throw the red flag out on that one. Never touched him. Comes back over to Jones. Jones back over to Westfall. And that puck is going to go down. Lakers on a penalty kill for 1:30. Puck comes back to the point. Calling a slashing penalty on this one. Down in the corner. They're moving the puck. Shot wide of the net. Comes back over to Stone. They keep the puck in. That puck comes down in the corner. And that's going to come over to that. I think that's Jones trying for the puck. And that's going to come right over. Now it's coming to the blue line. Point. Keeps it in. Gets it low. Comes right over across. Shot. Oh my gosh. Another goal. All right. Lakers down 3-0 here, 5:28 to go. Lakers having their chances. We're down deficit of 3-0 here in the first period, 5:27 to go. That puck comes back over to Hansen. Hansen with a cross-ice pass over to Gunner. Here comes Gunner. That puck's going to come right out in front. Here comes Edina. Pass right across. Comes back over to Hansen. That puck's going to come over. He could have played it. They're not going to call an icing call. But Knapp's on there along with Gunner. Cole loses an edge. Puck off the boards. Gets it over to the winger. Now here they come breaking out. Good on sides. Deflection. And a save. We need to get this momentum back here in the first period. Shots on goal 11-6 in favor of Edina Green. Here comes a face-off draw. Comes back to Stone. Stone making a move. Here comes Blake. Blake off the boards. Now it's they run into each other. That's a good play. Try to get around Carson, but Carson played that magnificent. Looked like a hook there too. That's going to come right out. Man, oh man. Puck comes back over. And that's going to come down. Here comes Edina. Edina with the pass right across, comes over to the wing. That's going to come right over. Here comes Stone. We got Stone and Niekirk. Just take it, Blake. Blake hits the puck down over to Holcomb. That puck goes past, comes back out. Outlet pass comes out to Carson Campbell at the point, at the neutral zone. Westfall getting the puck out. Here comes Holcomb. Just need one. Tries a toe drag. That puck's going to stay. It's going to stay in the zone. Get the puck deep. We got to go. Here we go. Here comes a cross-ice pass. Shot. Pad save. Come right out in front. We just got to get it out. Let's go. Blake with a pass across over to, I think this is Jackson Niekirk. Comes Jackson. And here they battle down the corner. Get the puck over to Westfall. Westfall with the shot. Yes! Shoots and scores! No way. No way. That is a tip by Altermat and a goal. Edina's crying over a high stick. We'll see what they say. They're going to call it good. 3-1 here. Shot from Westfall at the point. Altermat with a bury for the first goal. 2:59 to go first period. And that puck's going to come over to McMahon. Here comes over to Altermat. That's a big goal. We need to get another one before the end of the period and make it a little closer. Shot, pad saved, comes back over behind, comes back over to Sammy. Sammy getting the puck over back, and he's trying to get the puck out. That's going to stay in the Hornets zone. And there comes Gilbertson. Gilbertson off the boards, trying to get over to McMahon at the wing. And that puck's going to come over. Let's go. Get some speed, boys. Let's go, LT. Here comes McMahon. It's a good onsides. LT with the shot. Deflected. Comes over to it. The puck comes onto a Hornet. Tries to get around him. Nice job by Sammy. Now a turnover. Shot. All right. Shot on net. Goal. Turnover. So Pickens is pulled. Gage Friedel's in the net. So change of goalie. It's just it was a turnover in the defensive zone. And that just cost us. Here comes Edina. Puck is hit deep. Comes back down behind the net. Lakers are pressuring. Kirsting there. That puck's going to come out in the neutral zone. Hornets have to retreat. That's offsides. So a face-off draw will be center ice. Shots on goal are 13-7 in favor of the Hornets. Down 4-1 here at the first period. And Knapp on the draw. Knapp tries to get the puck over to Hadenfeld. He's going in for the puck. And that's going to stay out. Now it's going to get behind, and now they got a 2-on-1 for me. Shot, a save, and a save. So save on Friedel. So we'll have a face-off draw inside the Edina green zone. Probably not the position we wanted to be in right now in the first period, but a lot of time left. A lot of time left, and we got to pass the puck and move our feet. Get speed, get going. Puck is down in the corner. That puck is going to go behind the net, come back over to Carson Campbell, who's tying up an Edina Hornet. Now that's going to come back out to the point. Puck off the stick over to Kirsting. Kirsting with trying to get the puck out. Now it's a glove save. 1 minute to go in the period. So I have a face-off draw. Holcomb's going to be on the draw with Nienkirk and I believe that's Stone. Face-off draw goes down to Kirsting. Kirsting loses the puck. Save comes right out. Good play. That's a trip. Oh my goodness. Comes over to Carson Camel. Here comes Carson. Just take it, Carson. Comes right out front. Now it's going to be a shot on net. Deflection. A small little rebound there, but here comes Edina. Edina getting the puck off the boards. They get it over to their winger, now to the centerman. Good play by the Lakers on the back check. It's going to be they're going to call an offsides. 21.8 to go first period. The lone goal scored by Altermat. Assist is Westfall. Puck will come back over. And Edina hits the puck in. Good save. 15.7 to go. Shots on goal are 16-8 in favor of the Hornets. Puck goes down to Jones. Jones off the boards over to Westfall. They get the puck out, comes over to Stone. Here comes Blake. Blake's looking for an outlet. He stops, loses the puck. That's going to come back over. That should end the period. So, period end of one is 4-1 in favor of Edina Green. So we'll be right back for period 2. All right, back to period 2. Lakers are giving Gage some love down there. We're going to start out with the lines of Altermat, McMahon, and Thomas. And we'll have the defensive pairings of Gilbertson and Hansen. Shots on goal, 16-8. 15 minutes on the clock for period 2. And we are away. Here we go. Edina gaining possession. Shot. Went wide of the net. Comes back over. And they hit the puck in. Comes back over to where Altermat's there. Now that's going to come right out in front. Comes over to McMahon. Tries to get it. Shot wide. High and wide. Comes over to LT. LT trying to get the puck out. Edina keeping the puck in. Comes back to Hansen. Hansen off the boards. Down over to McMahon. McMahon is there. Now it's a turnover, and Edina gains possession. That puck is down in the corner. Comes right out in front. Now to the point. Shot. Oh, my goodness. A tip. Tip and a goal. Tip right out in front. And a goal. So, kicking 10 off the ice for something. I don't know if it's a neck guard or his strap's missing on the side of his helmet. So that puck will come back down over to Kirsting. Kirsting off the boards. They're going to call an icing call on that one.
Number 7 reads the scoreboard. The assistant between Schmidt and control ended ready. The Hornet scoreboard for Schmidt and ready time control 42 seconds of the second period.
So we'll have a face-off draw inside the Edina zone. Here comes Nico. Good back check by Edina. Puck gets deep down. Knapp gains possession. Tries to get it out. Intercepted on the winger. That's going to come right on the side. Shot. Comes over to Gunner. Puck down over to Carson. Carson over to Gunner. That puck's going to come just past Nico's stick. And that's going to come back out. Here comes Edina. Moving around. Comes over to Carson. Carson over to Gunner. Up to Nico. Let's go, Nico. Fire that, Nico. Nice move. Fire. Shoot. Save. Shot it right in his chest. Well, I tell you, if Nico picks the corners, I would say probably 80% chance. It's tough to stop that shot. Here comes Holcomb. Holcomb loses the draw, but goes down to Kirk down in the corner. That puck's going to come back to the point. Now it's going to come back past Westfall. Edina's pressuring. Jones is there. Jones off the boards. Intercepted. The puck's going to come back over to Nienkirk. Nienkirk getting the puck over to Holcomb. And that's going to stay in. That's going to be a good. Westfall's there. Westfall with the pass across. Looked like Edina Hornet lost his stick, but good try. Jones keeping it in. Puck goes down. Here comes Edina. Edina breaking out, looking for an outlet pass. That's going to stay in. Now it's going to come out to the neutral zone. And good play by Westfall to try to keep it in. Now it comes over to Jackson Nienkirk. Jackson right over to Stone. Stone with a shot. Save. Comes back to Nienkirk down in the corner. Stone is there. That's going to come back to Nienkirk. And now it's going to come right back out. Puck off the boards, getting it back in. Now it's going to come over to Jones. Jones is pressured. It looks like he lost a little bit of... Oh, got to get it out. Stone looking for an outlet. He's moving around. Let's go. Now a back check, turnover. Puck down, comes right out in front. Comes over to Holcomb. I don't know if they have any juice. He's going to try it. That's a... Thank you. Yep. I don't know if Holcomb had any juice on that one, but we'll take the penalty. Much needed penalty there. Just got to get one here. Here comes Holcomb on the draw. Holcomb loses gets tied up. Comes back over off the boards. That's going to come over to Altermat. And he loses an edge. That's going to come over to Edina. Here comes Holcomb. Comes over to Nico. Comes right over to Holcomb. Holcomb down to Stone. Comes right over across. Comes back over to Landon. Landon with a shot deflected behind the net. Comes back to Stone. Loses the puck. Now he comes back over to Holcomb. Oh, good try. He lost an edge. Now that puck's going to come back over to Carson Camel. Here comes Carson. Carson with an outlet pass over to Nico. Shot. Ooh, went over high and wide of the net. And that's going to stay in the zone. Comes back down. Puck off the boards, gets the puck back to Campbell. It's going to stay in. Comes Carson. Carson with a shot. Wide. Good blocker save. Comes over to Holcomb. Holcomb back to Altermat. Shot. Save. "15 seconds to go. Holcomb on the draw. Kicking the face-off guy out of the zone. Face-off comes back to Altermat. Altermat with a shot. Oh boy. He got a shot. There's a player down. I think that was Holcomb. Holcomb took one off the. Gonna pan over here. I think it was a shot. It was a shot on Altermat that hit him above the pad, but below the hockey pants. We're going to pan over here where they look at Holcomb. My apologies on that. As they attend to the injury of Holcomb, I think he got one right above probably his thigh area on the shot of Altermat. 5 seconds to go on the penalty, or the power play. Now that puck comes back over to McMahon. That's going to come back over to Altermat. Comes right over in front, just missed it LT right out in front. They're going to allow him to play. Comes right over. And we're going to have a penalty. We're going to call a hooking penalty on McMahon. 9:51 to go. Lakers on a penalty kill for minute 30. Going to be a big kill here. That puck comes down. Edina gaining possession, comes back down in the corner. That puck down in the corner comes to Edina. Edina looking for an outlet. Good turnover. Comes back over to Hadenfeld. Let's go, Nico. Let's take one. Nico's looking for. Has Cole down below. That puck's going to come right out. Intercepted. Nobody home. That puck's going to be hit deep. Comes back down to Sammy Gilbertson. Sammy getting the puck down over. It's going to be coming to a Hornet. He passes it behind the net. Back over to 21. Now back to the point. Right down low. Comes back over to Cole. Cole off the boards. That's going to get it. Now let's go. Got to get it. It's going to come across. Comes over to Hansen. And it'll be an offsides. 32 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Those watching, 8:52 to go, period 2. Shots on goal are 17 to 12. They're going to go check on Holcomb. Hopefully he's all right. That puck's going to come down. That's going to be an icing call. And that'll be down in the face-off will be in the Lakers zone on the penalty kill. 27 seconds to go in the penalty to McMahon. Knapp will be on the draw. He loses the draw, gets over to a Hornet, and they break out of their zone. Hansen is there, and now they hit the puck in. They stop, comes right across over to the point. Puck goes down low. Tries to get it across. Comes Cole. Lakers are back to full strength. It's a good onside. Comes right on front now. Comes back over. Here comes Nico. Let's go. Fire it, Nico. Oh, hit the crossbar. Puck back to Hansen at the point. Hansen with a shot. Comes right out front. Oh, pad save, rebound. Comes back to Gilbertson. Gilbertson hitting the puck down. Nobody there. That's going to come out. Here comes Edina. Good outlet pass. A good stop. Now they gain possession. Shot. Rebound right out in front. Oh, my gosh. This is unreal. We are playing sloppy, I'll tell you that. Crossbar. Let it sit out there. They capitalize. It's been a couple of them like that tonight. 6-1. Edina. We'll have a face-off draw. Altermat on the draw, getting the puck over to Nienkirk. Comes back over. Comes over to Stone. That puck's going to come back out. Good cross-ice pass, comes back out to Nienkirk. Now that's going to be out. Good outlet pass. Now comes back to Kirsting. Oh, they're going to call Kirsting on that one. They're going to call elbowing. Lakers go on a penalty kill. Oh, they're calling both of them. So they're calling both. I wonder if it's a 5-on-5. I think it's a 5-on-5, I believe. Oh, they gave them both in there. Okay. So LT's in there. So 5-on-5 Edina player must have said something to Kirsting or something, and they put him in the box as well. Here comes Westfall. Westfall getting the puck out in the neutral zone. That puck's down in the corner. We just gotta get it. Puck is down, comes back over. Oh, we got away with that one too. It comes over to Westfall. Westfall with the shot, deflected wide. That puck's gonna come back over to Campbell. Here comes Carson. Westfall getting the puck up. They gave him a misconduct or something. Must have said something. Puck is down below. We got to watch out in front. Shot, and we're going to save. 6:14 to go. Second period. We'll have a face-off draw. And Stone's going off the ice. Face-off draw, comes back over to Edina. And that's a good play by Avery Westfall. Avery trying to get the puck out, and Edina keeping the puck in. Altermat getting the puck out into the neutral zone. We got to go. Let's get some fire. Comes to Edina. Edina at the looking right across, up in front. Pad, shot wide. Shot and a glove save. 5:48 to go, second period. Shots on goal, 20-13. Here comes Altermat getting the puck out. And that's going to be over to Edina Green. Edina brings it back into Lakers zone. It's almost a turnover, a pick on LT there. Here we go. Shot. Oh, that was a rebound right out in front. Shot wide of the net. Boy, we are asleep at the wheel tonight. Comes back over to McMahon. McMahon getting the puck over to LT. Comes right over behind the net. Comes right over front. Shoots and scores. So we'll have a face-off draw. The score is correct, 7-1 here. New charter territory for the Lakers here. Not a good way to start playoffs. Puck will come back out in the neutral zone, now across. Puck comes back down. Hansen's pinned up down below. Comes over to Cole. Cole off the boards over to Nico. Shot deflected. Comes back over to, comes right out in the neutral zone. Lakers pressure. Now a turnover. Comes back over to Nico. Nico's trying. Gunner's right there. Puck comes back over to Gunner. Gunner right out in front. Comes back to Cole. Now he whiffs on it. Gets the puck down to Gunner, and they lose possession. Comes over to Edina. That's going to come right over to Cole. Cole's going to hit that out in the neutral zone. Good poke check. They hit the puck deep. Puck comes back over to Gunner. Shot deflected wide. They have a lot of traffic right on in front, and they're tipping shots. Another tip off of a Lakers stick that time. Come back to the point. Shot. Good play by Cole, getting the puck over to Nico. Nico loses an edge. That puck's going to come right back out. Off the boards, that's going to be a good onside. Comes back over to Carson Campbell. Carson back over to Nico. Come right out in front. Nobody home. Comes back to Gilbertson. Gilbertson with a shot. Comes right over, right out in front. And a save. Shot and a glove save. 2:36 to go. So we'll have a face-off draw. Campbell on the draw, and puck gets it over to Campbell off the boards. Now gets the puck over to Stone. No. Offsides on Niekirk. .225 to go, second period. Still haven't seen Holcomb return yet. We'll get an update hopefully, and that puck will come back down to Jones at the point. He tries to get up to Stone on the boards, intercepted. And that's a good onside for Edina. Comes right out in front, nobody home. Shot, went up the side of the net. Here comes Jones. Just got to play dump and chase. Just go in for it, go get it. Puck is going to go down, got to try something. Puck is down over in the corner. Stone is there, getting the puck over to McMahon. McMahon trying to get the puck in. And that puck's going to go behind the net. Nienkirk is there. Turnover, goes to Edina. Edina off the boards. And that's going to be a turnover. That's going to stay in the zone over to Nienkirk. Here comes Jackson. Jackson with the shot. Hit mid-side. It's going to come right over to Stone. Stone with the shot. Good save by the goalie. Now interception. And that's going to come right over. Now here comes a breakaway. Lakers are good back checking. Good job by Stone and Kirsting. Actually, my apologies. That was Jones. Jones and McMahon. Jones and Kirsting on the back check. 1:15 to go. Second period. We'll have a face-off draw. Altermat on the draw. Comes over to the puck's gonna come over to Landon. He's pressuring. And the puck will go down. Ain't gonna hit the puck in. Puck comes back to the blue line. Let's go. Take it, Drew. Here comes Drew. Poke check right behind. He's tied up. LT gains possession. No, he loses possession. I thought he had it. Puck off the boards. That's going to be icing call. Should be icing. 27.1 to go here in the second period. Edina Green putting up 7. So we'll have a face-off draw. Alternate on the draw. Gets the puck over to McMahon. Back to the point. Shot. Comes right over front. Tries to get it to LT. LT tries to get it back to the point. Comes out in the neutral zone. Lakers have to retreat. Pass across. Comes back over to Westfall. And Edina still gains possession. And that puck is going to come back out in the neutral zone. Got 3 seconds to go in the period. And we will be done with period 2, guys. We'll be zamming here between second and third period. Lakers hopefully come out with some better energy coming out in the beginning of the third here. So we'll be muting for a little while here, and appreciate everybody joining. All right, back to period 3. We got the almighty Landon Holcomb back, which is a big recovery there. Now that puck is going to come down over to Holcomb. Holcomb tries to get it across, intercepted. Here comes Edina breaking out. Shot. Save on Gage. Puck off the boards, gets the puck over to Kirk, tries to get it, he's intercepted. That's going to come back down in the corner. Comes right out in front. And that puck's going to be down in Edina's zone. That's going to come right back out. Let's go, Jackson. Let's get some speed. Let's go. Jackson's looking for the puck. That puck's going to come off the boards. It's going to go over to a Hornet. Off of the skate of Holcomb. And now a good play by Holcomb. Here he comes. Hits the puck deep. And that puck's going to be deflected. Now on the Edina Hornets stick. Puck comes around on the boards. Stays down in the corner. That's what they do. They go in the corner and then they go into the net. That's what they've been doing all game. Stone gets deflected. Puck will come back over to Stone. Over to Altermat. He skates past it. Shot. Another goal. Goal number 8, and we're at running time officially. Puck comes down to the boards, comes back behind, and come down to Carson Campbell. Here comes Kirsting off the boards. Now they get the puck down over to Edina. Comes right out in front. Kirsting off the boards over to McMahon. Comes back over to Altermat. Comes right over across, nobody home. Comes back over to Campbell. Campbell with the shot. Comes over to McMahon. Tries to get it over to Altermat off his stick. Comes back down. LT is there. Now it's going to come right over to a Hornet as they break out. Puck comes right over across. Here comes Westfall off the boards. Comes to a Hornet. It's going to be offsides. Running time, guys. Let's see what the schedule looks like. We'll update you here in just a little bit. Puck is hit deep, goes back down, and comes back behind over to the corner. Now comes over across, comes back to the point. They try to hit it across. Good play by Cole. Cole getting the puck over to Nico. Nico off the boards. They hit the bunk, dump it, chase. Go get it. Puck comes back down, right over in front. Now off the backside of the boards, behind the net. Comes back to a Hornet. Cross ice pass. Cole's there, forechecking. Comes back to Jones. Jones getting the puck up. It's going to come over to Nico. Comes Nico 1-on-4. Comes back to Gunner. Gunner trying to keep the puck in. Be a face-off draw, I think, outside the zone. Running time, guys, here, 10:30 to go. That face-off draw will come back out over to the Lakers. Come back across, comes back to Hansen. Hansen right across over to Holcomb on a save. So face-off will be in the Lakers zone. Holcomb is down. And puck comes over to a Hornet. Here comes the Hornet trying to get around. Comes over to Gage. Gage hits the puck over to Stone. Puck is behind the net. And they're going to try coming right out in front. Stone trying to get out. Turnover. Shot wide of the net. Here comes Tucker. Tucker trying to get it out. Puck is on net. Comes back down. Gilbertson is there. Now getting the puck up to Stone. Just need to get some momentum goals here at this point. We just want to get a couple goals here. Shot deflected wide. Doesn't see it. Comes back over to Nienkirk. Comes right out in front. Deflected. And now turnover comes over to Edina. They hit the puck in. Gilbertson's there. Comes back over to Holcomb. Here comes Landon. Just need to get one. Comes back over to Stone. Stone with the shot. Deflected. Comes wide. Sammy with the shot. Deflected off the skate or a stick of a Edina Hornet. Comes wide of the net. Now we'll come back over to an Edina Hornet. Now off of Nienkirk. And that puck's going to come right over. He could have played it. So they're not going to call icing on that one. Lakers going for a change. Puck comes back down over to Stone. Now the puck will come right back out over to Kirsting. Oh, Kirsting with a turnover. Shot, save. Still sitting there. Get it out, guys. Gage doesn't have a stick. Here comes Altermat. Altermat with the lone goal. Comes right over to deflected right out. Comes back to Campbell. McMahon hitting the puck in. That's a trip. Letting them play, I guess. Puck will go down. Edina gains possession, looking for an outlet. Comes right across. Lakers hit it out wide. Comes back to Campbell. Campbell getting the puck up to Westfall. Now gets it over to LT. That's a... Comes back over to McMahon. Here comes McMahon. Trying to get the puck out. Now it comes over to a Hornet. They play dump and chase. Just killing more time. We've got 7 minutes on the clock. I'd like to see a couple goals from the Lakers to end this misery. Go over to Altermat. Puck is down. Calling a hook. Calling Edina on the hooking call. Lakers will go on a power play. So as it stands, Lakers will be playing tomorrow night against Minnetonka Black. Comes back over. Yeah, whiffs on that shot. Comes back over to Holcomb. Minnetonka Black at 6:20 tomorrow on Rink 1. Shot went off with the helmet of the goalie. Shot, stick save. Puck's gonna go off the boards. It's gonna be out. It's gonna be an icing call. Can't do it. Running time. Running time. So here comes the Puck will come back down to the Hornet, who gets the puck out. Carson Campbell going for the puck. Cross over to Landon. Landon off the boards. Turnover, tries to get over to Stone. Unsuccessful. Good on sides, shot. Good pad save, comes right out in front, nobody home. Puck's gonna come over to Landon. Pass, tried to get it around, comes over to Altermat, he hits the puck in. Dump and chase. Pass is going to come right across. Carson gains possession, gets it over to Stone. 4:13 to go in the third period. Here comes Stone. Here comes Blake. Blake around. Yeah, shoots and scores. Stone with the goal. Lakers are down 8-2. Shots on goal are 28-19. Face-off draw goes to Edina.
Scoring for Laker 21, Blake Stone.
It's right out in front, a good save. Here comes Edina. Edina with the save. We'll have a face-off draw in the Hornets zone. 8-2 is the score currently. They will be Edina Hornets. The Edina Green will be playing. They're giving Neakirk a penalty. All right, well, don't know what happened there, but give Jackson Neakirk a penalty. Lakers on a penalty kill. Puck comes right over to the point. Deflected. Comes back over. Cole hits the puck. Out. That's going to be on net. Nope, that's not. That's going to be an icing call. 2:12 to go, third period. Face-off goes down. Knapp off the boards. Tries to get it out. Turnover on the corner. Back to the point. Shot. Deflected. Here comes Cole. Game's somewhat getting out of hand. Cole was hooked at center ice. They didn't call it, and we got away with a roughing call on Hansen over. So got 1 minute to go here, third period. This game is pretty much over. Now we just hope for everybody to be safe and healthy. Puck's going to come right over to the shot, wide of the net, over the net. Comes back over to Hansen, over to McMahon. Here comes Altermat. Turnover. Comes off of his. Puck's going to come down. Here comes Altermat. Puck will be down. We got 35 seconds to go in the period. Hansen off the boards. Hits the puck down. Again, the Lakers will be playing tomorrow. Double elimination tournament of this D6 playoffs. Here comes McMahon. They're letting him play. Altermat is still around. Comes right out in front. that puck's going to come right back out. Less than 10 seconds to go. Edina Green victorious here. Offsides, and that's the game. So Lakers are defeated 8-2 here. We'll be live tomorrow, 6:20. And so yeah, we'll play Minnetonka Black tomorrow, Rink 1, 6:20. And the winner of that will play the winner of Prior Lake Gold versus the Edina, I'm going to say Edina White and Minnetonka Black. No, looking at this, Minnetonka Blue. So appreciate everybody joining, and we will be live tomorrow. Have a great night.